Hello Zebras, welcome back to LHS Live. I'm your host Gianni Faria. In this episode, we'll meet a new teacher, catch up with a cross-country star who you may recognize, and then we'll catch up with some super serious, real news segments. LHS's Nightmare on J Street homecoming tickets are now available on the LHS Go fan page. Tickets are $25 for general admission and $20 for students with their ASB stickers. Guest pass forms are available on the LHS Go fan link or in the office, and ticket sales will end October 5th. With it being early in the school year, some students have noticed some new faces around campus, and we have a quick get to know you with new teacher, Mr. Morris.
Hello Zebras, my name is Mr. Morris. I'm a new teacher at Lincoln this year, teaching digital photography. I'm very excited to be here. Last year I was a school counselor at an elementary school, so I'm excited to be at a high school now. Before that, I spent some time as a behavior therapist, working with kids with special needs, and I really enjoyed that. And then before that, I worked in television, working for the San Diego County Office of Education, and their TV station, also working for ESPN, CBS Sports, the Mountain Network back when that existed. This year I'm also working on bringing lacrosse to Lincoln High School, and I'm very excited to do that with Michael Dallas. We're working to bring boys and girls lacrosse here. Lacrosse is a very exciting sport. If you've never seen it before, come by my room 28. I play lacrosse games at lunch. If you're interested in playing lacrosse, please let me know. Again, we start in the spring, but we're working on it now, and we really need to know who is interested in playing to make sure that we have everything ready to go. Scheduling, equipment, uniforms, all of that we're working on right now. So please come by and see me if you're interested in playing lacrosse, or if just you have questions about it. Really excited to bring lacrosse to the school. For both boys and girls, and I think we're gonna do really well. So thank you for your time. I'm really excited to be here at Lincoln High School, and it's a great day to be a Zebra.
And now we have sports with Davis Brandy.
Hi, I'm Davis Brandy bringing you the Zebra Sports Report. Varsity football had their first league game at Nevada Union. This Friday, the Zebras will face off in their toughest game yet versus their Biddle rivals, the Placer Hillman. Make sure all of you guys come out for the homecoming game. Cross country had their meet down in Folsom for an invitational race. And speaking of cross country, I spoke with star Jaden Trujillo to learn more about his success. Welcome back, Zebras. Another interview here in the studio, and this time we are joined by cross country and track and field runner Jaden Trujillo. Thank you for coming on, man.
What's good? How's it going?
So last year it was led by you, Peyton, and Cameron Noreen. Mm-hmm. Now Cameron is at Wartburg College. Mm-hmm. What did you learn from him as a senior from last year, and what are you trying to follow up and lead in his footsteps?
Just about, hard work and consistency. That was the biggest thing I learned from Cam. Just every day, be as consistent as you can, put in a solid amount of work, and your time will come eventually. And I learned a lot about discipline from him also. He was a very disciplinary person, and that took him very far.
So now that you're a senior, this is the last big year for you. What are your individual goals this year?
Individual, go back to state. Again, that's definitely a big one for me. Go back to state, hopefully place top 10, top 15 at state. And then I'm going to try really hard to be league champion or runner-up.
What do you think you're going to take apart from your last performance in state and then apply it to possibly get a lot better in this year?
At state, the last year, I learned a lot going to state. I think the biggest thing I learned, was there's so many runners out there, and to compete against them was awesome, but it also humbled me at the same time, At first you think you're the top dog, and then the higher you go, the more you realize you're the little dog. You're the small fish in the big pond. So what I'm going to take from state is I gotta boost it up another level. I've had to boost it up. This level is my senior year. I've had to work even harder. I have to push even further if I want to get to that top % of people at state.
Gotcha. And then being a senior, are you looking forward? Is it high school and done, or are you looking for college running too?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely looking for college running. I got a top 3 list right now. I'm just gonna go take my visits, and then I'll make a decision hopefully by December or January.
And what are those top 3?
My top 3 are Azusa Pacific, UC Santa Cruz, and San Francisco State.
Oh, those are good stuff, man. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on, Jaden. Look out for Jaden in the trails and cross country and on track in the spring. Thank you for coming on, man.
Okay, thank you for having me.
See you next time. Girls volleyball traveled to Arizona on Thursday and competed in a tournament over the weekend. Their first league game will be against West Park tonight at home. Make sure everyone come out to see some fireworks. Girls golf has a star in the making where Abigail Drennan scored a hole-in-one on the 79-yard 16th hole at Timber Creek Golf Course. Congrats to Abby achieving any golfer's dream. NBA training camp has started off here in Sacramento, and the Kings have a new life with new head coach Mike Brown. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but with rookie Keegan Murray, Fox, and Sabonis, Kings are making the playoffs. The drought will end this year. And that will wrap it up for LHS Sports. Now back to Gianni.
And now we'll get the inside scoop on some totally real news articles.
Welcome to our first edition of Real Fake News. I'm your host, Sophia Gibson, joined by Jamal Brown. Tonight's first story involves a fellow teacher from Lincoln. This last Saturday, Mr. Lau was out and about with Mr. Ash when he was mugged by a parrot. You heard that right, mugged by a parrot. Although Lau sustained minor injuries, it's suspected his ego suffered a bit more. Fortunately, he's expected to make a full recovery.
I'm Jamal Bernal, bringing you 3 easy at-home tips to cure yourself of toenail fungus. You're going to want to try these. Tip number 1. Tip number 2, there is no tip number 3. Good luck.
A Florida man went surfing in the midst of Hurricane Ian, then robbed a family of 4 on his way to a nearby Arby's. Police found the suspect on the curb in the parking lot hysterically crying. I guess it's true. They do have the meat.
They do have the meat. Fans have been freaking out about Kim Kardashian the past week, claiming she was looking like the cat's meow in her skin-tight leopard print. Kim Kardashian played out her kitten fantasy and showed off her curves head to toe in her neighbor's party. Kim also posed some photos along a cat with showing the reality TV star posting in her neighbor's yard. Referring the Disney Girl group and the film franchise and the same name, Kim captioned the post, "Cheetah Girl."
In other news, reporters claim to have seen Bigfoot in a local forest, but it later confirms reporters have been mistaken. Turns out it was just a high school student named Gianni Faria.
To finish off today's news, scientists discovered breathing has linked to staying alive. A newer study shows that people that breathe air through their nose and mouth, turns out they're still alive. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jamal Bernal. This was Real Fake News. Stay classy, folks.
Thank you for watching LHS Live. Have a great day, Zebras.